Summer's all about fun in the sun, of course, going to the pool, beach, all that, but it's also a great time to tackle outdoor projects around your home, one being your roof. And if you don't want to go up there and sweat, we've got guys who can do it for you. Maybe time to give your roof a good cleaning.
You don't have to. That's what the guys at Krystal Klean say. They come in, they are there, they say, to help you out. Tony Morgan is a co-owner, and Ben Steffens is the residential and route manager. Gentlemen, it's good to see you. All right, so let's start talking about the roof. Let's talk specifically about the mold and mildew. First of all, what the heck does that look like? How do we know if we have it, and when do we need to clean it?
Okay, well, if you see black streaks starting to come down on your roof, you know that the 3Ds have hit you. That it's dark.
I'm done?
No.
Is that not part of the 3? Okay,
no.
that's the 4.
Well, once we get rid of it, you'll be done.
Okay, all right.
But it's dark, dirty, damp. Our environment in Northeast Florida really is a good, conducive environment for mold and mildew growth on the shingles. They're made pretty much out of fiberglass and limestone, which actually feed mold and mildew. You wouldn't know that, but it actually does that. So you get up there and take it off.
There's times where you'll see only on one part of your house. You'll see the streaks only on one side, and so like a lot of times when obviously as a first-time homeowner, I'm like, well, I only need to clean this side of the house. So talk about why, first of all, why it only shows up on certain sides of the house, and two, if it is only there, do you only need to clean that side, or should you do the whole thing?
Yep, that's a great question. We hear that a lot because people want to save money.
Yeah, sure.
And so we will. If you want, at times you just need to clean one side or two sides of the roof. Usually it's the north side, or if you have a tree covering that side, it's getting shaded, it's holding moisture in that area, so those sides need to be cleaned. But yeah, people save money. A lot of times when you clean one side of the roof, you all of a sudden realize like these two are really dirty, and they want to add it on, but there's usually one or two sides that look way worse than others. So
if the HOA is on you to clean up those, you can say, okay, I'm going to pick these two sides and clean them?
Absolutely. That happens a lot. The HOA is looking at it, they see the road side of it looks unsightly, they want it clean, so we'll clean one side of the roof.
And what's the pricing like if we want to be selective, or if we want to be like, hey, just clean the whole thing?
Well, we can clean two sides of the roof. A lot of times it's the north and the east side. It holds the most moisture and grows the most mold and mildew.
And what about the process as far as different roofs? Shingles, obviously you talk about that, versus metal or concrete roofs. I mean, some, you would think you can pressure wash a concrete roof or metal roof harder than you can shingles. Do you have to treat them differently?
We do, and that's exactly right. Concrete can take a little more pressure than asphalt. A painted surface you want to be a little gentler on. So usually you have to figure out your mixture based on any particular roof at that point in time. So you can dial up the chemical, down the chemical concentration, up the pressure, down the pressure. So yeah, it's kind of custom to each roof. Well,
one of the things you guys are very careful of, and we talked about it in previous ones, soft washes, is being careful of not destroying the bushes around the roof, right? As the water and the chemicals come off, right?
Yeah, that's a risk. If you had the chemical too high, or you weren't capturing it, or you weren't neutralizing it with the neutralizing chemical we have, then you could potentially burn your grass or your plants.
So what should people be keeping in the back of their minds when they're thinking about cleaning or painting their homes this summer? They want to go out and spruce things up a bit. What are some things that you guys have learned through your experience that we have no idea because we're ignorant in this process? We just want it to look good.
Well, we're excited to offer a 10% discount for those that get on the schedule. If they're walking around the house and they're trying to put off those much needed projects of painting and soft washing or pressure washing their home, I'm excited to offer a 10% discount for those that get on the schedule before September 1st, because we have a really big push in the fall for holiday cleaning and painting. So.
Get ahead of it.
Get ahead of the curve.
Get ahead of it now. Well, you say there's an incentive.
Back to school special.
With the 100-degree temperatures and stuff, you guys provide large bucket hats for your guys that are up on the roof and stuff. What do you guys do?
We definitely try to keep them hydrated. It's hot out there, as you can tell by just walking out. You can't walk outside without breaking a sweat. So you got to keep the guys hydrated, keep them in the shade, and make sure they're taking care of themselves.
So you out there, when you hire these guys, make sure you bring them some nice ice cold water and lemonade and all that good stuff.
Yeah, they won't turn it down.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, gentlemen, it's good to see you.
We'd like to thank Krystal Klean for sponsoring this segment, and you can call them at 904-220. Wait, I got it right here. It's on the screen, right there in front of you. My eyes are bad.
3337. I have my contacts in.
She has better eyes than I do.
904-220-3337.
Find out more information by going to their website at krystalklean.com.